Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave your experiences below. I love reading them all. All right, so we are getting into life path nines. All right, so channel message for you guys. There is someone or something in your life that is draining. It is important to remove this person or thing from their position. You have been overly empathetic and it's not helping your situation, nor will it ever help. Being cold hearted is dangerous for a life path nine, so that's not what's suggested. But I want you to pay special attention to how people make you feel and start distancing yourself from things and people that make you have negative feelings about yourself. All right, so the channel song I got for you guys was Mahalia featuring Dustin Conrad. It's not me, it's you. All right, so that is the summary of what this reading is basically going to be about. So we are going to start over here. We are going to start with the things that have been draining you. There have been quite a few things. And so just to let you know, as a life path of nine, you guys are natural empaths, right? Part of life path nine's duty is humanitarian, big picture thinking. You guys can like see the puzzle, even if the pieces are all over the place, you can see them as one cohesive thing. So a lot of times you guys do know a little more than other people may know about how the end game, how that is going to come up. But it doesn't mean that you can save people. Okay, remember that you are never a savior. You do not save people unless you're jumping in the water, stopping somebody from drowning, or like some emergency situation like that. You're not here to save people. People live their own lives, they make their own decisions. You can lead people, you can help people, you cannot save them. And I think that you guys really need to lean into that energy. And then also got a little bit of energy that there is somebody that is taking advantage of some of you. And if it resonates with you, cool. If not, don't try to make it fit. Okay, like it's not for everybody. One thing about a life path nine, if you guys are living in your truth and all of that, most likely the people around you are very loving, very caring, and all of that. Um, and even if you aren't, you could still have that. But if you do see that you are again running into people that are putting you into negativity, right? So it's like one of those things. I always have a rule of thumb for social media. If I'm following you on social media and every time I see your post or something like that, it puts me in a negative mood, it makes me want to say something negative, it makes me want to correct something, I'm gonna stop following you. Because me and you, we don't mesh. And what you're doing is bringing negative energy into my life, and that is not what I want. Like, I just don't. Like, we all have enough shit going on. We don't need other people's shit. Um, but you guys' life path is about other people, about doing for other people, about bringing for other people. But I always say with that, with any type of charity that we are doing, remember that charity is for that person, but it's not for them to depend on you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go out and you feed people who haven't had a meal in a while, you're not taking on the meals for the rest of their life. You're giving them one meal. Okay, so I want you guys to keep that in mind when you move through life. All right, so again, we are talking about what has been draining our life path nines: indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Um, so this sounds like some of you guys may have some kind of fear of stepping forward. Maybe it's not going to turn out, maybe you think it's not going to turn out like you really want it to. Let's see. Yeah, I was really feeling betrayal earlier. So, a couple things I'm getting from the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands, right? I'm getting a lot of messages. Um, Ten of Swords is betrayal. Six of Wands is kind of like a triumph, like having like getting an A on the paper or having a viral video or hitting that subscriber count on your YouTube or your follow count on your social media. It's kind of like that. It's like not necessarily life changing, but it could be, right? It could lead to life changing things. Well, in this situation here, I get a couple things. One, I get that there is someone who was kind of, they were like mildly successful and they kind of turned their back on you, or they turned their back on people they love, or whatever the case may be. They had some kind of success, and then they kind of acted like they didn't know where they came from. I'm also getting some kind of fear of success here, because it feels like if you do succeed in this moment, then you will betray like people in your past, your loved ones, all of that. And because of that, you have not made a decision. So, whatever the case may be, I'm going to tell you to follow your heart. Do definitely what you feel is right inside. And then I'm going to pull some numbers for you. Let's see. Oh, shit, y'all. Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords again. And the Queen of Cups. And then we got the King of Swords on the bottom. So I'm going to say this because I think it's very important for you. You see, the Queen of Cups is very loving, very nurturing, right? The King of Swords is a teacher, educator. The King of Swords is mindful, knowledgeable, right? So I'm getting here that recognize betrayal for what it is. So either someone has betrayed you in the past and you need to recognize that that is betrayal, or you need to recognize that you being successful is not betrayal. That has nothing to do with anyone else. Your goals are your goals. So you have to kind of stop seeing it as betrayal. Like, I don't know the details of it because it feels like it feels very convoluted, very entangled. It feels like there is a lot going on with going to this next step. But Spirit is saying that it's still not betrayal, no matter how you look at it. They might be mad or upset because you can't take them with you, or because you were doing something maybe they never saw you doing, but it's not betrayal. And you need to move with intelligence and move with love. So Spirit is saying we're telling you to use your mind and your heart here. They are definitely telling you to use your mind and your heart. So let's talk about the numbers a little bit. So 10, of course, is always this ending cycle, beginning a new cycle. This is the middle part where you decide where you want to go, right? We got indecision here. It's clear as day to me because we have the double tens. And even though these aren't tens, like, I played a lot of blackjack, so these always, like, they remind me of tens, even though they're not. I'm not saying they are. I know queen comes to eight, and I believe king comes to a five. We have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. 10 and 6 is 16. You guys know that is a karmic life path number, abuse of love, which means there may be a situation where someone is taking advantage of your empathy. I mean, there's not really another way to say that. All right, so let's move it along. Let's go on to the next thing. All right, what else could be draining you? God damn it, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay? And I want you guys to be happy. But what it looks like is that you guys have a hard time recognizing happiness. That is draining you. That is draining you. And what I'm getting is that you may be connected to something that is inherently negative. And it could be someone, I hate to say that. I don't like to blame people for our behavior, so that's totally not what I'm doing here. I definitely want you guys to take responsibility for your happiness, take responsibility for the people that you have around you. And part of that is recognizing when someone is not good for you, right? And some of you guys need to hear this. you may be in a relationship with someone who sees everything as inherently negative. And because of that, you are starting to either view the world like that, or you're having an issue speaking out on things because you don't know how it'll be perceived, or how you'll be supported, right? So with the Ace of Coins and the Page of Coins here, there is a new opportunity that is coming up that is going to make you happy. And I feel like it was something that was turned down before. Um, Maybe it has something to do with money, why I was turned down previously. But I do see that now is the time to take up this opportunity. One thing about the Page of Coins, right? So, new opportunity here, which Spirit is presenting to you, right? So, this is a gift from Spirit, a new opportunity. The Page of Coins, the pages are students, they learn. So, with that being said, I want you guys to make sure you are keeping your eyes open, making sure that you are open to learning the new things around you, because this is what is going to bring you happiness. Right? This came up on the draining side of things because you don't realize what will make you happy. And I feel like that has been a theme lately, because the economy sucks. It really does. And this is a very capitalist society. And when we don't have money, we don't feel good about ourselves, or when we don't have things, we can feel less than. We can wonder how we're gonna make it and all of that. And Spirit just wants you to focus on this new opportunity. It's like it's gonna be better than you think, but not taking it has been draining. Okay, so this is like a second chance at something. All right, so Two of Pentacles, definitely. Yep, you've been worried about it. So we have the Four of Clubs, Four of Wands, excuse me, and then we have the King of Wands. So Two of Pentacles. So right now, like, you know what's funny about the Four of Wands, because it is a celebration and it is a card that kind of represents happiness, right? Whereas Two of Pentacles represents a little bit of worry, a little bit of debt. Um, so Four of Wands, King of Wands is get up and get it done type energy. Um, Spirit said, don't worry about how you're going to be happy. Just go out and do it. That is the message here. The opportunity is here for you to be happy. You just need to go out and do it. Again, I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. The happiness comes from within. I'm not going to get into all of the corny things that is what happiness is, but it is something that you have to decide for yourself. It's not going to fall from the sky one day. You have to be like, hey, this is something that makes me happy. And then you have to do that. All right. So, one thing with a life path 9, and I know that you guys are feeling kind of conflicted because, yes, giving back makes you happy, connecting to people makes you happy, but you have to make sure that you keep the balance. And that's all it is a balance. And be careful who you help. Okay. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This is telling me a few things. I feel like you guys have been overthinking. Um, and then Spirit is saying overshadowing, overthinking, overshadowing. So your overthinking is overshadowing something good and it's draining you. I mean, I feel like Life Path 9, a lot of the issues that you guys have, even though it's crazy because I was reading it as something in the beginning different, but you all have this issue with feeling other people's emotions, right? And with that, sometimes you can almost like hear what other people are thinking. And sometimes you may take those feelings or the vibes that you're getting, you may take them personally. And I don't think you should. I don't think you should. Um, it's like one of those things, right? When we are in a relationship with someone, right, and they're hiding something from us, this is what I always say. It most of the time it looks like cheating, whether it is they are addicted to something else, unless you know for sure this person was doing drugs in the past, them disappearing, money disappearing, not having an answer for their where they were. It looks like cheating, right? And that's going to be based off experience, right? Because if they have been doing drugs before and you know this and they start doing these things, you're going to be like, okay, they're probably doing drugs again. If they cheated before, you're probably going to be like, hey, they're probably cheating again. So, again, these are things that are based off of our experiences. It's not necessarily something you can be like, okay, I felt it, so it's true. A lot of times when we feel emotions for ourselves, we can't even place them. So, give people grace, give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't overthink, okay? Love, 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 love. So we have the Nine of Coins and we have the Star. All right, so the Nine of Coins is about indulgence. I'm definitely getting with the Nine of Coins that you guys should do something that you enjoy, um, because your dreams are going to start coming true. This is kind of like when you are about to hit success, and I felt that a little bit, like a little bit fear of success, guys, is draining you guys just a little bit. There's nothing to be afraid of, but there are dreams coming true here. There honestly are dreams coming true. And you guys can feel like, hey, this is the last stop before everything opens up. Don't be afraid, okay? Um, so now I'm getting another message because I'm kind of getting like the Seven of Cups vibe here. And so the Seven of Cups can be distracting because there are so many options and so many opportunities, and you're looking here and you're looking there and you don't know where to look, and everything can feel all over the place. And I feel like that's where this imagination is coming in, because it's kind of like, okay, I could do this, or I need to do all of these things, and you're trying to decide what should I do first. So I feel like this really like amped up energy, like you're ping, 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 ping. So slow down, just slow down. Figure out what you need and kind of rank it in the importance, time, deadlines, all of that, and then decide the order in which to do things. All right, get it done though. Get it done. Get it done. So we have the Ten of Cups again, happiness energy. We have the Eight of Swords. See, and this Eight of Swords is coming up in reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords. Look at this, Queen of Wands. All right, so we got both of the Wands out again. I like the King and the Queen of Wands. They are great for me. They're some of my favorite cards. So anyway, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is this emotional fulfillment. So we are moving toward emotional fulfillment. Eight of Swords. So this is what Spirit is saying the issue is. Eight of Swords. So this Eight of Swords is coming up in reverse. But since it is in reverse, it definitely gives the energy that it once was upright, right? Eight of Swords is kind of like that mental prison. And that's what I was saying. You guys overthinking, overshadowing the love that you have in your life. Because I felt that love when I started this reading off, even though the channel message is like, be careful of people and things and make sure shit is good. I am getting that you guys do have some very loving people in your life, and you may need to learn how to lean on them. And then with this, the Five of Swords, it definitely gives the energy of putting yourself first. Make sure you are doing the things that you need to do for yourself. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna put some We have a chakra card right here as we are going to get your final message. I'm going to get a chakra wisdom card too. I pulled that one. Get both of those. Okay. Fifth chakra, throat chakra. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experience in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. And then second chakra, sacral chakra, well-being. I honor and respect my body by giving it what it deserves to thrive. I provide myself with the best of food, exercise, water, relaxation, therapeutic treatments, and thoughts. I only consume food and liquids that were designed by nature to be in my body. I stimulate my body's energy flow with exercise. I make time to rest, as stillness and tranquility are vital to keep my mind and body rejuvenated. All right, so I only meant to pick one, but man, Spirit had a lot to say. So with that being said, expressing my feelings. You guys stop masking. Period. Show the people that you love them, that you love them. Show the people you love that you love them. Show them. Show your body that you love it. So what I'm getting from both of these is that you need to express love to yourself. You need to express it outward to the people around you. And so as a life path 9, I feel like you do that. But it feels like there is something that has been cut off or shut off. All right, so we have 9 flexibility. You guys are 9, and this is the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is coming up one more time. Yes, it's definitely giving the energy that you guys need to allow yourself to have an open mind, right? To think a little differently, to understand that there's a different just because something worked one way before doesn't mean that it's gonna always be that way. You have called upon this card today to encourage you to invite more flexibility into your world. The nature of life and our experiences are constantly inviting us to find a state of flexibility. When you can surrender to these messages, they will allow and embody a more flexible state of being. This will bring an abundance of ease and grace as you find yourself in the flow. Okay, affirmation: I am free flowing and flexible. All right, so don't be so stringent. Allow things to happen and all of that. I'll get you guys I'm gonna grab you guys like 2 trinkets. I'm just gonna reach in the box. I'm gonna get 2. You cannot make this up. Do y'all see this? I wish it wasn't so dark, but it's a little dark. I like change things around so I'll have to figure it out for my next reading. But we have love here and we have a butterfly. So we already know what love is. And again, we have been talking about that big here. We even have happiness here, which is green, heart chakra, 4th chakra, definitely the chakra of love. And then we have the butterfly, which is transformation, which is associated with the number 5, right? So it's time for you guys to move into like this new space and be proud of it. Be proud. Don't be ashamed. You guys worked hard for this. You have worked hard. Any betrayal that you are feeling or have felt in the past, it is time to let it go. You know how they say, forgive, don't forget. Definitely forgive. Don't ever forget. If somebody treated you a certain way, there is a good chance that they will do it again. People do change, but remember that change comes from consistency. I'll put it like that. Somebody is consistently different, I would believe them. If not, I would not. All right. So anyway, that is all I have for my Life Path 9s. I hope that you guys really did get something out of this reading. Definitely leave your experiences below. If you have not heard it today, I do love you, and I will see you guys next time.